Okay, so I'm here with Mr. Murphy. Mr. Murphy, tell me, what makes you Mr. Murphy?
What makes me Mr. Murphy is, I think from the present, from the past to the present, I had experienced a kind of rough time in life, and I think God made Mr. Murphy to go through the wilderness to enjoy the promised land, and to make sure that other people, disadvantaged people, make it to the promised land. I think what makes me Mr. Murphy is the concern that I have for other people, period, trying to make a difference in their life. Mr. Murphy sleeps and eats concern of other people, whether it be homeless, someone on drugs, or somebody I met that's behind in their mortgage. I'm always trying to figure out a way to satisfy that person. And that's what makes Mr. Murphy, is concern for other people, trying to make a difference in other people's lives.
Okay, Mr. Murphy, tell me, sir, you've been through a lot in your life, and God has been a force like no other, and I can tell. Tell me, what brought you to this point?
Well, being able to appreciate the life that I'm living. I'm not incarcerated. I'm not in a hospital. I'm a healthy young man, and I want other people to feel healthy. I think it was the power of God that made a difference in my life. I think I was predestined to go through what I went through and to make a difference in someone else's life. I think what makes me special is that I do not discriminate. I don't see color. I see conditions. And this is what really makes me me, is that I want other people to be happy. I want the sick to be well. I want the poor to be rich. I want the unconcerned to be thought about. And that's what makes me me. That makes me happy to be able to bring people out of their conditions.
Okay, Mr. Murphy, you have done a lot in the community with young men, young adults. You've got a ton of advocacy. What's next for you? What are you looking to do, or what things are you set forth for yourself to do coming up?
Well, I think what's important is I acknowledge that I like to live a long time, but I know soon I'm going to have to depart from this world. So I would like to try to leave a legacy of, perhaps, maybe if I had something like a Boys Club, Salvation Army, something to continue after God called me home. I would like for it to continue. And I have helped a lot of people, and I don't want to stop here. So I would like to try to clone or Xerox copy another Mr. Murphy, if I can, that have the concern and the love for other people, regardless on the color, where they're from, but just see them as a human being. If I can have someone else to have that ambition to go out, to forsake family, forsake church family, and go out and take care of the brothers and sisters in prison, the drug rehab centers, a lot of the people in shelters now because they lost their homes, and even on the streets, and our young people. So I think this is my goal, is to start a foundation that will continue on serving people in need. And I think that's very important. I think that's why God has these people here, to see that we take care of them. He let us have, and you know the scripture is better to give than it is to receive. So if you're in a position to give, it's not so much money or food, but to give your talent, to give time back to a human being, I think God would truly reward you for that. And I think that every person, every homeless person, every person that's in need that come across my path, I think it's a test from God. And I got to fulfill that test. If I have $2, somebody need $1, then I should give it to them. It's better to give than receive. So I'm hoping that I could start something that will last throughout throughout eternity.